What's up, everybody? Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Saturday, December 2nd. Hope you're enjoying the start of your weekend. I've got some excellent and great news about Bitcoin. So if you guys may have heard about this. Yesterday, the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Committee gave the CME Group and Cantor Fitzgerald approval for Bitcoin futures trading. This is huge. The CME Group is the world's largest futures trading exchange. And as I reported in my other videos, the NASDAQ is also going to be adding futures trading in 2018. But this is huge news, guys. You now have institutional money. You got Wall Street money, hedge fund money on its way to invest in Bitcoin and speculate on Bitcoin. So this is going to be great for the growth and adoption of Bitcoin, and the mass adoption, I should say. And also just the value of Bitcoin, I expect to explode next year. So I honestly can see $50,000 by the end of 2018. And the way things are trending right now with the price of Bitcoin, it could go beyond that. Honestly, we can probably see $70,000. It's, as more hedge funds and banks and Wall Street starts adopting Bitcoin and getting on board, it's gonna go there, man. What I've noticed on a lot of the CNBC financial shows and Fox Business, Finance, and so forth, those finance TV shows, Bitcoin has been on every day. They talk about Bitcoin every day. And they have more and more people coming on board talking about Bitcoin and the growth of Bitcoin and is it a bubble and what's going to happen. So it is getting coverage, primetime coverage. And as I reported just the other day, Bitcoin was a topic of an episode on the Big Bang Theory, which is on primetime TV Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So guys, hold on to your Bitcoin. Hold on. Now, you can sell some if you want to make some quick profits, sure, but I would hold on, guys. The big money is on its way. Like I've been saying in my videos for the past 2 months, big money, it's on its way, and the value of Bitcoin will absolutely increase. Now, what you may have noticed as well, this news helped Bitcoin to come out of the price correction slump that it was in. As you guys recall, it hit over 11,000, and then it crashed back down to like the 9,000s, and it was there for a bit, hovering back to 10 and going back to 95 and just below that. But then earlier today, it went back over 11,000. So as you can see here on CoinMarketCap, it is at 10,954. So hovering around the 11,000 mark again. And earlier today, in the early morning hours, it hit 11,000, went over 11,000 again, 2 times actually. And then it's, it has its little corrections and fluctuations, but it's breaking through the resistance, guys, the 10,000, the 11,000, and I expect it to continue to rise. So something to keep on your calendar, this futures trading goes live for the CME Group and Cantor Fitzgerald on December 18th. So expect people to start dumping money into Bitcoin. Big, retail money, consumers, and just institutional money will start to pour into Bitcoin now because, like I said, Wall Street and hedge funds and futures trading, all these things are coming on board. The other great news, which I think is even bigger because of the history. Now, as you guys may know, Russia, the government has been really against crypto, right? Vladimir Putin has come out and said bad things about crypto, and so you have they're really anti-crypto, right? They're not the most freedom loving part of the world, but the largest stock exchange in Russia, the Moscow Exchange, has announced they will start trading Bitcoin futures. So this is like they're going anti-government a bit here. And there's been some infighting about if this needs to be regulated. Regulations are needed because the Russian government had said no crypto exchanges. We don't want anyone buying crypto. So that in itself is kind of banned right now. But the Moscow Exchange is saying, hey, we're not selling Bitcoin. We're just selling Bitcoin futures. So there's been a bit of infighting, but but the Moscow Exchange is still in the planning and they've said, look, the central bank had said this is not approved or whatever, it needs to be regulated. But the Moscow Exchange is saying no, because we're not selling Bitcoin. We're offering futures trading on Bitcoin. And similar to the US, Bitcoin has been on the news and talked about in Russia, and people are asking for it. The demand is up. So the Moscow Exchange is really trying to meet that demand by offering Bitcoin futures. Now, obviously, it's not the same as owning Bitcoin or being able to buy other cryptocurrencies, but still, it is a big step in the right direction in a country that is totally anti-crypto. And you guys may have seen Vladimir Putin even speak about this. He's been very outspoken, saying negative things about crypto, and also saying, you know what, the Russian government is going to create its own, the crypto ruble. So the Russian government's scared about this, because this will help, crypto will help break their hold on kind of the strongholds they have on the people there, and the lack of freedom that they or the restriction of freedom that they impose. So this is great news, guys. I'm really happy about this, because it shows that the power of Bitcoin and crypto, and because it's global, it's not owned by anyone, it's not owned by the government, it's not owned by some middleman. It is breaking down barriers, and it's worldwide. And it's going to offer people a way to transact with each other, that they don't need to depend upon corrupt governments or corrupt institutions, which, that are, really rigging the system. And people are, becoming aware now. We have the internet now, and news goes like that. And you can be in Russia, you can be in Africa, you can be wherever, and you're going to hear about, this company did this, or JP Morgan Chase committed fraud or something like that. And people are losing confidence in fiat and their government. So that's why they're putting their trust in Bitcoin and crypto and digital currencies. And what I think, if this is happening in Russia, I expect China, which is another country that is anti-crypto and has banned exchanges, I expect some futures trading company in China probably is going to launch Bitcoin futures trading, and it's probably going to be a similar scenario. It's like, okay, we're abiding by the rules. We're not selling Bitcoin, or we're not offering crypto. We're offering futures trading on them. So if China, another company, let's say in China, gets involved, it's going to be another big win for Bitcoin and crypto, guys. So I'm actually very happy about this, because I'm not in it just to make money. Sure, that is obviously an incentive, but I really believe in the mission of Bitcoin, or its value, its core values, right? What is the purpose of Bitcoin? Why was it created? And a lot of people miss this. A lot of guys, people who are new to crypto, and also you see like the financial dudes on, like I said, those shows like CNBC, Fox Business, and so forth. And they miss the whole point of Bitcoin. A lot of them are like, oh, it's a scam, it's a bubble. Oh, it's, someone created with a click of a button. They don't understand the technology of blockchain, and they also don't understand the reason it was created. And it was after the financial crash that Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever, group or person, whatever, put that out, the white paper, because they realized what was happening, guys. We were being screwed by these institutions, and they're just, the federal and central banks they're all involved together, and we, the common folks, have to bail those institutions out, even though they're the ones who crash economy and are working or doing things to help them get richer, and screwing like the common folk and the middle class and so forth. So I absolutely believe in the vision and the mission and the core value of what Bitcoin is, and crypto as well. And I, like I said, this is great news. The CME Group and Cantor Fitzgerald getting futures trading approved, that will help drive adoption of Bitcoin, and just Bitcoin breaking down barriers in countries that were, totally anti-crypto, like Russia. I didn't expect that to happen. Now, could Russia go all nuclear and like really try to shut down the Moscow Exchange? They could. But, it's one of those things, we're not in the 1930s anymore where, these things could happen under cover and no one would know. We have the internet. We have, everyone has smartphones now. News travels fast. So, and if the people themselves are totally on board, for crypto and they want Bitcoin, I expect the government will probably bend to that to a certain degree. I know they want to push their own crypto, but Bitcoin is really going to help empower the people. And I'm excited. I'm excited for Bitcoin and crypto and the future of digital currency. I absolutely think it's the future. If you go back to the 90s and as the internet evolved, and then you had things like PayPal come along, where it's like, whoa, I can transfer money digitally to someone. I don't have to give them my credit card, or I have to write a check. Things like that. Even just obviously being able to make purchases online with credit card. When those things came out, people were scared. It was new. It was disrupting the old ways of doing things. And this Bitcoin and crypto is disrupting, the ways, what will now be the old ways of transferring money and transactions. So really, we're in the infancy, and it's really an exciting time. And I like I said, I believe I'm not in it just to make money. Obviously, I want to make money, but I really believe in the vision of Bitcoin and what it's about. And I think a lot of people forget that. So we'd love to hear what you guys think about this. I know I went on a bit of a rant here, but what do you think about this approval for the CME Group and futures trading in Russia, the Moscow Exchange, about to offer this? What do you guys think about that? I would love to hear your thoughts. And what do you think Bitcoin is going to hit next year? Well, I honestly think now it could probably go to 50K, guys, honestly. And by 2020, some guys are predicting $1 million. So good time to own Bitcoin. I personally own some Bitcoin. I'm holding on to it. So hold, guys, hold. If you like this video, please thumbs up. If you like this content, please subscribe to my channel for more videos on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Talk to you guys later.